How is it going then, everybody? I hope you're all doing very well. Welcome back to another video here on our channel. I'm the FIFA Analyst, and today we are going to be taking a look at some of the top 1,000 players released on FIFA 21. EA have gone and give us a little bit more in the database. It's still not the full database, but it gives us a bit more of an indication of some of the cards that we may want to use when FIFA 21 does drop. If you do enjoy the video, please don't remember giving it a big thumbs up. You can subscribe to the channel. We do upload every single day, and we also stream over on twitch.tv/FIFA Analyst. Links are always in the description if you are interested. Now, before we jump into it and take a look at some of these cards together to get a bit of an indication, just let you know there is no FIFA 21 demo. EA have come out and said they're not releasing one, so bit of a pain, to be honest, because it's still 9 days away until FIFA 21, but we will get there. Now, we've took a look at a lot of these cards already, to be honest with you. The top 100, so we got to get an idea of Mane, Van Dijk, all that sort of stuff. Things have been released as and when over the last few weeks, but the lower end of the cards, if we're looking at, like, say, an 80 rated, an 81, those are the ones that we're still unsure on. Now, I'm going to go by here teams. I think that might be a better way for us to do this. So we're going to go ahead and look at Manchester United, because it's a team that has got a couple of little players in that people will be interested in. Got an 87 rated Bruno Fernandes, which I believe was already leaked so far. The one which I'm a little bit curious on, right, is that we have got a 85 rated Marcus Rashford with 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, and the Martial one was the one which was kind of catching my eye. Wow, that doesn't save it like that. And the reason for that is I was having a quick look at these beforehand, is that I think EA have made a bit of a blunder with some of the weak foots and all that sort of stuff. Where's the Premier League? There it is. With regards to some of the weak foots and skill moves. And the reason for that is if we go and take a look at Anthony Martial, who's an 84 rated striker, this card's going to be expensive, man. 2-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. I think they've definitely made an error here because Dembele from Barca has got 2-star skill moves. Saint Maximin has got 2-star skill moves or 3-star skill moves. We'll have a look at him in just a second. That looks like a phenomenal card. 84 rated Anthony Martial, 89 pace, 83 shooting, decent physical and good dribbling. He's probably going to have 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, I would like to think, which could be a very, very good card if we do look at using him. I'm going to just go here and search by Saint Maximin. Will it find him under that? No. They don't release these things very well, do they? Can you search it like that? Okay, so you can just pump it in. So yeah, he's got 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. And that's got to be a joke. That can't be right. But that card looks interesting. Now, I know on one of my previous videos, we said that he might, be a right winger. He is a left mid this year. But overall, that card looks pretty solid as well. That's a card that shouldn't be too expensive at the start of the game. I'm not talking hundreds of thousands. I'm talking maybe 50k, around that sort of mark, roughly. Don't take that, take it with a pinch of salt, I suppose. And that's a card which I'd definitely look at if I was interested in. Now, what's upset me is that I took a quick look at these before we looked at it, right? Before I started this video. And I thought, let's go and see what some of the West Brom players are. No data found. West Bromwich Albion not even one player makes the top 1,000 in the mud for the Albion. But should we go and have a look? Should we go by nationality, actually? Because nationality, right, I always talk to you guys about, what you could be looking at. Now, I said that how Portugal is normally a good little way to go around. So let's go ahead and look at that. I need to get rid of the team. Portugal. And let's go and see what some of these are. That is not Portugal, is it? Hey, Portugal, yeah. Apply. It doesn't work. So nationality doesn't work, which is a little bit annoying. Okay, let's go and look at the strikers then. We'll go and do it that way. Don't know why it doesn't do it like that. That's a little bit frustrating. Cristiano Ronaldo, Lua, we've already looked at them. I want to go down the list, to be honest. Ben Yedder's an 84. We've already looked at that. I'm just trying to see. Lacazette, an 80, what's that? An 82 rated? 83 was it? So it's an 83 rated, 76 pace, 82 shooting. Again, if you're not put off by pace too much, this card will be quite cheap because people will see the pace and go, no, 2-star skill moves, that's a joke. It seems like they've got 4-star skill moves and 2-star skill moves swapped around, definitely. Or just a glitch on that front. Agility and balance, 81 and 82. You cannot moan with that at all. Yeah, I like that a lot. If you can get by without the pace, maybe play someone a little bit quicker next to him, he could be all right. Now, Gabriel Jesus, a card that at the start of FIFA, a lot of people tend to go for. 83 rated, 85 pace, 82 shooting, good physical, good dribbling. Another good one. 3-star on that one, though. I'm not sure on that. I feel like he had a 4-star skill moves before in the past. I'm not 100% there. Rodrigo, obviously, is at Leeds. I don't know why that's showing as Valencia. Lads, I feel like they've messed up big time here across these, to be honest. 80 agility, 74 balance, 80 composure. What's his finishing at? 80 finishing as well. The card kind of, 82 overall kind of gives you a little bit of false hope, I think. I feel like that guy might miss the target quite a bit. A lot of people are looking into him, though, and going, Adama Traore, Premier League, great link, let's go for him. Could be a valid option, but bear that in mind when it comes to looking at him as well. Any other strikers? You got Haller, obviously, in the Premier League, Dembele, and Nicky Williams. Let's go and have a look and see what else we've got. Richarlison, 81 rated. What was his gold card this year? I can't say I remember, actually. 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. Not the quickest of cards with 79 acceleration, but good sprint speed to kind of make up for it. Good finishing, good composure. Similar to that Rodrigo card, actually. Stamina's at 82, so he's all right on that front. Agility and balance, maybe a little bit on the low side, and he's quite a tall striker as well. But given the FIFA 21 hopeful, crossing heading meta that hopefully should be there, that could be a card to definitely keep your eye on. This is ridiculous. This is Danny Ings is an 80 rated striker. Given how well of a performance he had last year for Southampton, what's his finishing and composure? Finishing 85, composure 76. Okay, I'm a bit confused here. Danny Ings banged in goals for fun last year in the Prem. Look at someone like Rodrigo, who struggled, for Valencia and across the national stage for a little while now, has got better composure than him. That doesn't make any sense, but okay. Is anyone else here? People always talk about Andrea Bellotti as a starting striker for the fact that he's in Serie A, so people tend to stay away from it. Again, the pace. I think he's got good finishing and composure. 88 finishing and a composure on that front is a little bit low on the 75. Stamina at 79 as well. We're looking at a 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot across the board there. Good physical. I mean, his heading, let's have a look at his heading as well. We got a bit of an idea on his heading on that front. So jumping is 83. That could be a good card, that could, ladies and gentlemen. That could be a very good card. As I said, if heading is the kind of the way to go, that could be one to keep an eye on as well. Luka Jovic, we always talk about him. Balotelli, Alex Teixeira as well. Team of the season card, which was phenomenal. Muriel, I used to love Muriel back in the day on FIFAs and whatnot. Calvert-Lewin in the Premier League. I'm guessing this isn't going to be that bad of a card. 83 pace, 2-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. Is quite tall. Acceleration a little bit on the low side again, same as one of the ones you looked at before. Agility and balance is a bit of a letdown though. But if you're talking full-on RTG style, don't be put off by these sort of cards, all right? They've got to get you through the first week or so. This card's not going to be massively expensive. Could be one to keep an eye out. So we took a look at some of the, some of the strikers there. So should we go? And I'm sorry if you can hear, there's just decided a flock of ducks. Flock of ducks? That's not the right saying. I've made myself look like a mug now. Either way, if you can hear them, I apologise. Let's go and look at some of the right wingers. Gareth Bale, 83 rated, is going to be in the Premier League with Spurs. Has got a one to watch item as well. 1-star skill moves. One day. Agility, he's got 65 balance. The man's got 65 balance. He's going to feel like a truck. He's going to have a 3-star weak foot, but he's going to have 4-star skill moves. But he's going to feel like a truck. Stamina 70 as well. That card's not going to be that expensive, the gold card. I mean, he will be because he's not in packs to start off with a promo, but Willian's another one to keep your eye on, actually, on the right-hand side of things. Having a look at him, 82 pace, 79 shooting. Yeah, that's a card that you could look at. Genuinely, guys, you could look at that as an option for you. I think you could see him in a lot of cards. Physical is low, but just for pure pace down on the wing, I think that's a card that we could get on board with. You got Suso, Hulk, Januzaj, Adama Traore, this is one obviously that people have been speaking about. You have got Ayozo Perez as well, actually. 78 pace on that card. Rodrigo, 79 rated. Adama Traore, 80 physical. Guy's a machine, isn't he? Guy's a machine. 4-star skill moves, 2-star weak foot. Still got a bad weak foot on that front, but got the 4-star skill moves though, compared to the others that haven't. Have we got Dembele? Where is Dembele? Is he a right mid or is he a right wing? I'm going to assume he's a right mid then, if I can't find him by that. Right midfielder. So we're going to have a quick look at that, see if we can... so you got, obviously, Sancho we've already seen. We've seen a few of these cards already that I've gone over. Lucas Moura. Yes, we know he's a right mid. Shaqiri. Oh, he's moved over to a left mid, actually. Sorry, no, sorry, YouTube comments. I know you're all going to be sat there going, no, he's a left mid. Analyst, he's a left mid, or he's a left wing. I know, I'm sorry. Sarr at Watford. Watford... obviously got relegated. He looks like he's probably going to be on the way from somewhere. I believe he's still at Watford. I know Liverpool have been talking about going for him, but yeah, he still plays for Watford. So hopefully, if he leaves Watford at some point, that could be a good card back in the Prem to use at the start of FIFA. 73 stamina, agility and balance, so-so. He's a little bit tall, but he's got the skill moves. Weak foot is a little bit on the low side, but definitely one to keep your eye out on if you think that could fit into your team. Let me go and have a quick look at the left mid and left wingers then, because I want to see what Dembele is, right? I think he's a left winger. I think if I remember correctly, I think he's still like an 84, 83 rated. Yeah, 83 rated Dembele. We've already looked at like money in. So hopefully he doesn't have the 2-star skill moves. He should still have the 5-star skill moves, which would be good, and possibly a card to use in FIFA 21 again, because he was an absolute machine for me last year. I loved him to bits. Centre mids. What centre mids have we got? I want to look at kind of the cheaper end of the scale here. Vidal, 83. I'm just going to go through these. You guys obviously have got the link in the bottom. If you want to go and look at it yourself, feel free. I'm just going to go through these slowly. Allen, again at Everton now, 83 rated. Phenomenal card that you can use. Kovacic you've got with Chelsea as well. Good card. Them two will be an unbelievable partnership. Kovacic as your box-to-box. Allen as your centre defensive mid. Donny van der Beek, now at Manchester United. This card I really look forward to, man. This card's going to be insane, this Valverde. I think this card's going to be absolutely insane. It looks so well-rounded, especially in the triangles and the connections and the links you can get in La Liga with like the Real Madrid Mendy and whatnot. He should be a phenomenal card for us to use. We've got Khedira, Hamsik, Herrera, Fabian, Lo Celso, at Spurs. Let me have a look at his card. I can't say I looked at his card too much on FIFA 20. 3-star, 3-star. Not bad stamina, so for a centre mid. Decent agility, decent balance for a centre mid in the middle. Good actually, really good. That's a very well-rounded card. Better passing, good dribbling, not great defending. But if passing's really strong next year, the through balls over the top, this is one to keep you could have in your Road to Glory teams at the start of the game and get a lot of joy with, I would imagine, which would be nice to see. You got Rabiot, you got Yuri Tillemans, Aouar, which looks like he may be going on his way to Arsenal. So you might see him in there as well. Who else we got? We've got Tolisso, 80 rated. We've got Ndombele, 80 rated. We've got Sissoko, 79 rated. So he's dropped down 2 ratings this year. Still not a bad little card though. Again, at the start of the game, Road to Glories. I keep talking on about it. I keep banging on about it. Those are the sort of cards that you guys are going to be looking for. That we're going to be looking at getting onto the Road to Glory, that we're going to be trying. Premier League expensive, but that's where most people tend to go down. Then you got Ross Barkley, 78 rated. You've got Ruben Loftus-Cheek. I'm trying to see if there's anyone else here that kind of stands out to me, to be honest with you. Is there anyone else that I think maybe? Adel Taarabt, blast from the past, man. Lallana at Brighton. John Joe Shelby. Rudy. So there's some good little cards there that you could be looking at. Oliver Torres, Mario Lemina, which, to be fair, given the card that he's got there, 77 rated, 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, 77 overall, 72 pace, not great shooting, passing average, dribbling average, defending average, physical average. This is a card that you could get a lot of joy from at the start of the game. Definitely. He's got good strength, got good stamina, good stand tackle, slide tackle, marking tackle. You have him in your team. for a week or two, could certainly do bits. One thing that you guys need to remember, by the way, is that there's no fitness this year on FIFA 21. So players are going to probably cost a little bit more than they did last year. Just bear that in mind, all right? Because it's not all going to be plain sailing. Let's go and have a look at some of these centre-backs as well for us. We already know about Van Dijk, Ramos, Koulibaly, Laporte, Varane. We've kind of already seen these. Longlay's an 85 still. Alderweireld gone down to an 85. Alaba an 84. I think that could be a card to keep your eye on as well. Felipe, Jan Vertonghen, Casto Manolas, which is a 82 pace, 83. Could be a good card for people in Serie A. Serie A is not massively expensive. I think that could be one. Joel Matip is an 83 rated, ladies and gentlemen. Joel Matip for Liverpool is an 83 rated centre-back. Wow. Wow, that's quite comical actually, isn't it, really? Joe Gomez, 83 rated again, that we spoke about before. We already knew he was that. Very good card. Lucas Hernandez, Bundesliga. I think it might be a little bit more expensive this year because they've got some phenomenal cards. But that's a card to keep your eye on. It'll do the job. Agility and balance is, what is it, mid-60s? 1768. Yeah, very good card. Good stamina. Average stamina. Decent strength as well. That's a card that you could look at, definitely. What else have we got here on the lower end of the scale? So we've got Rudiger, Sanchez, Kimpembe, 81. You know what? Rudiger and Sanchez aren't... That could be a bad little partnership in the Premier League if you were going down that route. You've got Johnny Evans, an 80 rated. David Luiz is an 80 rated as well. You've got Willy Bowley, John Stones, Kurt Zuma, Martinez, Lindelof. Which, to be fair, Lindelof's cards on FIFA aren't going to be that bad for you again at the start of the game. Soyuncu, Militao, dipped down a rating, gone to an 80. That's an interesting one. I know he played in and out of the Real Madrid team this year. But not a fantastic amount. Obviously, Chris Smalling, not in Premier League though. I believe he's made his deal to Roma permanently. Tar, 66 pace, but could do the job for a lot of people over in the Bundesliga. Eric Bailly, I don't know how to say his name. I call him Upa, 77 pace. If you want to look at him, you possibly could. Jose Fontes, anyone else here? I mean, goalkeepers are goalkeepers. I'm not going to be too fussed about them and what they're at. But I think there's some decent little cards in here. It is the top 1,000, so we go down to about 77 rated is the lowest that we can kind of get down to across the board. There's nothing lower than that. So you guys can have a look at this and you can get a bit of an understanding yourself what is what and who's where and what you may be interested in. When we get the full database, if you are going, the lowest you can possibly go, if you want to build a team full of 78, 79s, you'll be able to get an idea of some of these from here. But if obviously you want to get like 75, 76 in there, you won't be seeing them at the minute. As you can see, Lamina is the 1,000th rated card. Then you got Masuku at West Ham, Mapai from Brighton, Callum McGregor from Celtic. So yeah, you get a bit of an idea of what you can probably build here. So we'll get some squad builders going on the channel over the next few days. Obviously, with no demo, I'm a little bit limited on the content that I can create. But we're only 9 days away from FIFA 21. So I hope you guys look forward to that. I want to thank you all very much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, give it a thumbs up. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.